Okay, hello, welcome back to Dead Cells. You know, I'm just gonna not talk about stupid things. I know a lot of it's not gonna make it to YouTube because... Why are we in the middle of a run? That sucks. I don't know why we're in the middle of a run with a shit weapon. I've been all over the shop. Who needs to actually finish enemies? That's not how you take that. Who needs to finish enemies when you can just poison them and burn them? And it's like, that'll finish him off, right? We'll just let that do all the work. Screw... Why am I pressing Y to pick up everything? Screw killing lots of enemies. We've killed 14. I mean, we can get the 30. Can. We're not going to. We got the 2 minutes. Fuck it. We could have got the 30 as well there, honestly, with this shitty build. Somehow. But we got all the scrolls and we got out. Aren't they cute? No. Everything is pain. Everything is horrible. Everything sucks here. But that's literally exactly the same as we have as well. Vampirism sucks. I'm just... That was a shit time in skate. Maybe we should have got the 30 as well. We're just gonna smash that. We're not gonna do any of those. Right, so Armadillo pack. We did take some dumb damage there, so let's get our flask on and take a sip. Is that smell normal? Who knows? It's not the PC burning today, hopefully. Okay, so I don't know if I mentioned, but yeah, I realised what was causing the PC to crash, and then, you know, I was like, oh yeah, I need my windows open because it's like just hot enough that that's causing an issue. And then, literally, I hadn't even opened my window that day. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly what's causing the crashes. Not having the window open. Helps if you actually do have the window open, though, when you do that. What is that hole? What is that weird hole? That's some sus level design. Don't you dare get an attack off. That's some sussy level design there. Don't know what's going on with that. I will not give you the room. It is my room. That's stupid because I'm wasting that. Okay, that's not anything special. Okay, 25. I was like, we're just gonna land straight into some acid right now, aren't we? You know what, this acid carb isn't the worst. Isn't the worst, but I am. But I am. Really, I'm the worst. Hi. I didn't see you had a scroll in your heads. Oh, come on! That didn't parry those! Really? I'm calling bullshit on that one. Things are going great, as is my life. Just embrace the chaos. Like, we're not hitting anything properly, we're just embracing the chaos. And assuming everything dies. One day we'll die to that. I think, because of what we saw in the other area, it probably makes us into a skeleton, right? Hello. I'm assuming it makes us into a skeleton. What? What happened there? Can the elite parry us? Something. Can the elite parry us? I mean, well, 66% damage. Someone's 8 biters. All that does is make us take more damage. So the level 1 biters is actually better. I feel like that wasn't meant to happen like that. Hi. That was dumb. That was actually stupid. I should have realised that was going to come and not be dead. It came quick, though. Like, don't take your head off to grab the item. Checking on the ashes from the ossuary. Because definitely it's the ashes from the ossuary, not the ashes from the ossuary. Don't ask me why it came out the H in the wrong words. Just does, okay? That wasn't a great start. It's cursed from the beginning. 3-star things, though. And that's not bad. They're all red swords, though. I do like the bone multiple knocks and the Wesley Crushers, so we're going to go with this one. As much as there were 3 stars in that one item. Like, this is just... Also... Obviously, if you put the things in the right order, obviously I just mashed it. Then I was like pretty adapted to that being the bow, and I was like, why isn't it shooting the bow? That's a spicy bow! I mean, we already knew that. It's the bow multiple knocks, but there's something extra spicy about this bow, it seems. Double crossbow-matic! Victims freeze nearby enemies when they die. And it's minus 1% damage. You know what? We're going to stick with the frozen cheese for now. Like, I know it doesn't scale with us, but it freezes everything else nearby when it dies, so it's actually really powerful. Actually very powerful indeed. You know what? That's a lot of these guys. A few too many of them. For my liking. It's probably to the left. We're gonna stick with what we got. Why would I even do that? You know, this sword is not doing it for us. Huh. I thought it was purple for a moment. Plus 15% damage. Oiled. Causes in... I could have jumped up that. 1 minute 44. I saw some green stuff back up there, but we're getting the time gate. And maybe that will give us a purple sword. It's getting rarer for a purple sword. Because we've unlocked a lot of stuff. We lost all our souls as well, didn't we? Blood Sword 4! Sure. But that's just not a big increase, is it? But it's a level 4. Hello. I'm saving my things for the guy. I'm sorry. Honestly, I'm not going to make it an S. I'm not. Save our money and move along. 1 minute 49. Okay, so I've definitely got the windows open today. It is bin day. Again, not taking my bin out because I can't just open my front door for one because of it being kicked in. And I don't particularly want to go round the back with the threats that I've been receiving. This late, you know, I should have put it up earlier. It's too late now. Excellent. 1? Why did that? Why did that say 1 right there? That was weird. Some new secret? Okay, we handled that messily, but we did it. We didn't get hit somehow. I half expected to be running into a trap then. I was like, why am I running so stupidly? Barriers pretty well through instinct more than skill, because I'm certainly not thinking straight at all. I'm just playing. I mean, how much is this costing us? 3,000. It's a lot of money, but it's purple. They're bleeding or poisons. It's probably the only purple sword, right? If for hits in the back, okay, it does extra damage for hits in the back. But we don't have a way of really causing bleeding or poisons. So, I'll wait. I will wait. We can get a better one on another floor. Or, potentially even right here. Not right here. No, why buy it just because it's something that scales with us. We can get better. We deserve better. We deserve the very best. Well, I will go across the top of this, I guess. Hi, Law. Wasn't that worth going in? Boing. Okay. I mean, causing bleeding isn't the worst. It's fine. Why did we zip right through that? That was weird. Is there a guardian thing? There is. Okay, he waited for us to finish that. That's kind of nice and polite of him. Rather than even start aggro. He wasn't even remotely starting that teleportation thing there. Until we had already solved it. That was gonna hit me if I didn't roll. I could feel it. Trust your instincts, and well, I mean, I hate my instincts actually because they also ruin things. Because I know too much that I shouldn't. Nobody should know things they shouldn't know. It causes big problems. Because knowing things... It's the door. Sorry, I just didn't even see the door. It was hidden behind a blood stain. I just saw the RB thing pop up. 266. I mean, the bone multiple knocks is just the best. Honestly, it's way better. We're leaving a lot of cake. Let them have cake on the floor. We don't need it. Let them have law. Let them sell the powerful grenades. Let them have even more flowers. Now it's just awkwardly silent. Yeah, I'm just going to go the bomb path. I know it's more spikes, but... Okay, that was the weirdest one of those I've seen. Why am I shooting about the grenades? As if that would ever do anything. Oh, come on. As if that would ever do anything, firing a grenade at that. I hoped he would fall down that. Oh, he died anyway. It's fine. He's dead anyway. That's all we needed. Oh, we've got well over... well over 60. Not even paying attention. This is fine. Just take it a little careful. I mean, we could even get like the 8-minute thing if we really wanted. dirty. We could have. And that would have been both at the same time. I don't need to fight all this. I really don't. Man, that's a long trip back for cake. Yeah, we could have got the time door and the 60 kill. But we don't need it. Wow. Why did cake be in such a horrible place in between nowhere? Oh yeah. It's fine. We didn't even parry it. Hello? Hello? I'm clicking on it. Right, now! That's enough. We don't need to eat anymore. We're gonna keep looking. There might be more scrolls. In the prison depths isn't even the 8 minutes, or is it? Okay, chill out, mate. Yeah, there's more scrolls. Right, we don't want to neglect these. So. I should maybe put a level in red because we are using a red sword for now. Is this an exit? The morass of the banished. Okay. It is an exit. Incentivized as well. Yeah, I think I'll go the easier way. It involves less death. Like, I can just still walk to that anyway. Like, the extra HP is just really, really nice. Easy. Didn't even need to think. Sure. I think, you know, now that we've put it into red, like, we're just getting, wow, extra reds. And we took one out of green, so it would have been nice to have it in naturally green at that instance. In that particular instance, but I didn't realise that the extra levels in green were just because of the thing. You know? Okay, so. Prison Depths is the extra level. So that is where we go. More scrolls! Slow and steady does win the race. It is not wrong. Two levels. Damage you take is inflicted on the enemy, poisons the enemies that wound you, and it gives us 2 levels. And I don't particularly care about the greed shields. So, you know, 2 levels, 2 levels. Do I have any things to hand you? I mean, yeah, it's only a level 4, and it's not even our thing, so I'm not going to do it right. Bard tips, because we've got the multiple knocks. In we go to the prison depths. Few prisoners managed to see out their time here alive. None, actually. None of them lived. Everyone died. Why are they just bird cages? Like, there are literally birds in the cages. It's not just, it's a cage. No, the true actual... Wow. You know, that's one way of dying instantly from that as well. It's colourless. You've got a curse that would literally instantly kill you. That has got to be the worst thing that could have been in that. Like, any half reasonable sword would have been perfect. Okay, we're going to be slow and steady. A little careful because we are cursed right now. And the Kung Lao is an enemy not to be underestimated. You can't eject your heads anymore. You know, our grenade wasn't ready, so I was like, I'm just noping out of that. I see him. I see him. He also is kind of aware of me. Okay, so 2 more. We're going to wait for our stuff to charge. I do see the invisible enemy up there. Wait for all of our stuff to charge just to make sure that we don't die to this poison enemy. See, quick. And that guy also was being a bit quick. Okay. Now we can be careless. Yeah, nice stab, Kung Lao. Nice stab. Hello. Yeah, that guy's also quick, but in a different way. Okay, I wasn't sure if that would hit me now. I was like, he might get us whilst, you know, we're just dangling over the edge. It might just hit us. Okay. I just let Wesley Crusher do the work there. I was like, yeah, they'll finish him. I mean, the Spartan Sandals is a purple melee, admittedly. Hi, Kung Lao. Yikes. He came off the edge after YOLO. Okay. That's new. I've never seen them chase you over the edge. He was like, I'm determined to get you. How is there another invisible man in this same area? In this same area. Wow, this Kung Lao is the most well-travelled Kung Lao ever. What? You can make them rise up with you? That's new. We've seen all sorts of new stuff here. Bullshit. Oh, you're dead. He's not, in fact, yet dead. That's some bullshit on that. Getting hit there. What is the point in that hole? Nothing. Wow, I can't believe he hit me there with that range. I actually cannot believe that he hit me there. Why did they turn invisible? I think I might have bugged the invisibility because they shouldn't have been turning invisible. These are all shit. I'm just keeping my thing, honestly. Ancient sewers. Sure, whatever. We're done with the level. I literally don't think there was anything else in there, so let's go! Let's move along. So level 2. I'm keeping my stuff. I realise this takes us to a different person. Next ranged attack after using the skill inflicts a bit more. I think the 15% damage by a thing is just better. Honestly. And yeah, we took some hits, but that's fine. You know, we just didn't make the 3,000s that we would have off that. But maybe we made more than 3,000 off the level. Who knows? We at least got an extra scroll out of it. That's something. Okay. No fear. Run straight into the toxic. Bow and endless quiver. You know what? I mean, that's not that much extra. Unlimited. And it does... What? I didn't want you to jump out. No, it's an upgrade, and we can shoot multiple arrows quickly anyway, so it's fine. Hakutos, and it's endless, so you know we will never run out of ammo. And it shoots an arrow behind us as well, so. Oh my god, that guy fucked us. That guy literally fucked us there. Because it makes you roll through one enemy with the roll, and... He got in our way. He got in our way. What is going on with the game physics? The down path? A down bad path? That's just a path to a teleporter. A purple door. Wow. You know, I half expected there'd be a path over that way, which is why I went looking up there first. You know, I even saw it was there. Don't ask me what I was thinking. Clearly I wasn't. It'd be a shame if I dipped my toe into the acids, embarrassingly, wouldn't it? Get out of that. It'd be such a shame if I dipped my toe into the acids. Thanks for the free biters. There's a down path there. We'll find our way in. There it is. Is it just the way to go? Okay, so not a secret path, it's just the way to go through. That's interesting. I've never seen the level design force you to go through hidden area. Resin. Actual bullshit. We also parried one of those green things before, which made them, you know, during its explosion, which was interesting. But I don't think we capitalized on it actually hitting any of the enemies. Oh, so you can see how they already had the spike for the egg for Polo Power, because that's just the thing that guy throws for the biters. Has anyone ever ran double bow meta? I was very, very tempted there. There was something else on that bridge. What the heck was that? There was something invisible there, and then it made a fall and it broke. Made a fall. It fell, you mean? And it broke. So, my mind's always gonna start wandering on stupid things. Just fucking up English there also. Just made me think of things. I hate myself. I hate my elements. Cursed treasure. Well, that's me, isn't it? Just cursed. We're gonna take it. Because I am cursed. I've been very stupid. A cursed Wesley Crushings. And it's better than old level 1. Okay, but we have to be very careful here. Because we can just dive into the acid so easily on this one. So easily, and then that's just death. This guy can also jump, so we want to be careful that he doesn't jump over that. Okay. Now we can be careless again, because it doesn't matter anymore. Wow. You're not quite dead. Now you are. Oh, come on. This is just a different secret. There's something up there. Just hold on to the wall whilst your head does the work. There's something up there, and it's something different. Because that's how you do that. That's totally how you get the whatever is in here that's probably only a bit of money. Like you're just wasting all your time for hardly any money. Hashtag working most jobs. It's a grenade that we're not going to use. I've seen some people like just feed it back all the way through as well. Yeah, for 430 golds. Was that worth it? The elite was the damage you take is inflicted on the enemy. Okay, well, I mean, you know, this kind of negates the thing that we took in the thing, and we could have got something else. Like, is that just being a cookie piece of scenery for no reason? Or is there... There's something in there, right? Like, that's not just the other side of the scenery. Neon outfit, okay, there was something suspicious about that. Okay, maybe it is just the other piece of scenery. Who knows? Who cares? Honestly, at this point, only that also might have been what the glass breaking was. It was just us doing a downward smash on the ground. We're gonna take green. That's just law. Excuse me. I didn't think that would hit me. Didn't think that would get me. I don't think we were at 60, but oh well. No, we could have got 60. I saw a big 33 symbol above our heads. That's new. Okay, a better ice grenade. I mean, I'm taking it because of the minus damage, mostly. And at this point, I might just upgrade that. Because then it gives us more minus damage. That's legendary. Don't die now. Me? Goes to pick it up, enemy walks in range, stopping it. Okay, I didn't know that guy was there. He got us. He got us good. There's something in there. Move out of my way. Oh my god, did you see us roll for miles after that fact? That was a very dangerous way to climb. Knocks out enemy's teeth. Generates temporary force field when held up. Generates slowly when shield is not held up. Arrows speed up the process. So the force shield really doesn't do anything for us. Other than just be a parry. This at least knocks out their teeth. Yeah, it says like we take extra damage. I don't know if that counts in your backpack or not. Who needs to take damage? Right, okay. So now we've got a legendary sword, which is actually pretty good. Yeah, it's a legendary sword, what do you expect? Okay, we've completed the floor. We took some dumb damage. I'm embarrassed by that. Shame there's not like a food option. That's another force shield. Like, I'm gonna keep one of the keys. I'm just gonna be a weird key collector for keys that you can't use anywhere else. The insufferable threats. Just for fun. They're my lucky keys, okay? Okay, so we've got a bow and infinite arrows. We've got a legendary really good sword. So that's pretty good. Twin daggers inflict crit on the third, and you know, that's some big damage. Actually, it's a lot bigger than that bow. Get that, did we? I have an outfit for you, so I'm just gonna hand that in. Stealth is for losers. Yeah, we're not stealthy at all. Right. So that gives a lot of less damage. So that's why we did that. I'm gonna drink. Right, we haven't no-hit this guy. We can. Can. Guards tell a thrown body's down here to feed her. Perhaps she just wanted to play. And that's all I wanted. Bad. I rolled. I clicked roll. I clicked roll there. I'm just gonna cry about it. What is going on? I'm pressing roll and it's actually delaying my rolls. By country mile. That should have been poison thrown back at it, honestly. Did one of them go back into the ground? Because I thought it died. And we're not gonna die. He says, prematurely. The battle isn't over yet. Don't get overconfident as a slow and insidious killer. Also, I still stick to the fact that execution is just like noob bait. Having more damage is better than killing it with like an X% of health left. Starved conjunctivitis. Well, the tales were that they fed Hello? Fed conjunctivitis. Apparently they didn't. She's been starved for a while now. Slumbering Sanctuary. Or the graveyard. I mean, I have to go to the graveyard. We're going my way. My way is graveyard to caverns to skipping the castle to the final boss and, you know, hoping. Hello. I have a lot of soul food. 30%. That's why I didn't do any sort of souls. We're just pumping them into that. Hi. I have an outfit. Do you like tentacles? When there are 10 of them and they tickle? Do you like tentacles? There's food on the stilt village, not on the graveyards. But there might be some wall chicken. I don't know if there's a shop with food. But there is in the stilt village, but we didn't go that way. Not that it was an option anyway. It was Slumbering Sanctuary. Okay, we can do this. concerningly empty area. What do you like most about tentacles? The fact that there are 10 of them. That's just a lower crusher. How is that worse than what we have from other areas? Let's take a level in red. Like, it's a bit more HP. Okay, so now we can start using our sword a bit. Hi, Kung Lao. Like, it is more damage than our bows, so... we should. Alright. Wow, you didn't die. You get out of there before you die. $30 already? Wow. Okay, we got hit by some bullshit that I didn't see coming. That's what I put that down to. Was some invisible ratter of all things. Of all the things, it was an invisible ratto. Fuck me. I hate that that's the same button as sell. Like, I was trying to sell that rapier. Oh, it just took our shield out back. Well, now we need to find a shield pretty quickly because we don't have our armadillo pack whilst we have no shields. On the plus side, we found cake. Animal heads. It's a unicorn! Someone left a cow's head here with a big spike coming out of it. Whoever it was a bit of an artist! He carefully traced the king's coat of arms on the animal's forehead and made it look a bit like a unicorn as well, which you completely neglect. The fact that it's got a big spiky bit coming out of its head that makes it look like a unicorn. Because he was a bit of an artist. Over here. Oh, you bullshit. Bullshit. I clicked roll! Fuck. It's fine, we get another one at the end of the level. That shit out. It takes up 2 slots. Hi. I thought it would teleport me somewhere a bit nicer than that coming back out. Not like literally in the doorway. Money, who cares? Isn't the nearest one. Okay, we're going down. We're going deeper underground. Hello? You know, I don't know what was going on with my controls there. Because, like, there was definitely some major input delay to when I was pressing them, and it did fuck me. I'm not just copiuming. I mean, I could buy the extra flask refill, but at the same time, like, the chicken is surely all that we really need to find. Right, that's a long path. That I probably don't really care to go down. Why did you stop? Oh my god! Oh, the Wesley Crusher. Oh my god, the Wesley Crusher made him the smartest Kung Lao in existence. He stopped slow enough for me to not roll through and parry him. And it was all down to the Crusher. Because if the Crusher wasn't there, he would have kept coming and he would have parried. Not married. Sad. Don't think. Don't think of things you've ruined. Okay, so this is the cavern. Which is where we will ultimately be heading out. But there's still more to explore. I don't think I need to care about the curse chests. Ew. Both of them, pretty terrible. What do you even want other than just some more scrolls? Like the 60 door maybe, but again, you know, we can get something a bit later. You dirty rat. Damn dirty rat. There is the food shop back there. Yeah. Aren't you a dirty little trash chests? Hello. Admittedly, there were like... Okay, we took a hit. 10 enemies that we probably could have dealt with pretty easily. I saw it. I saw it and then I was like, did I see it? Did I really? Okay, so the Forgotten Sepulchre might be where it has the thing. I don't care that much about that. That has a shop. It's a food shop. I don't care too much about the Explorer's Room right now, honestly. You know, the Explorer's Instincts. We should have already had it. It never seems to trigger. Right, let's just go to the caverns. I'm not going over all of that trap, but it could be one scroll, but it's probably just nothing. So, you know, and the Explorer's Instincts would help with the cavern as well. Rather than having to buy the stupid map. Why did I put the lid back on this? Well, hello there. 90 cells. You know, I'm at that point in the game where I'm like, I don't know what I want. Telluric shock. Impaler. Curse sword we do need eventually. Tourist katana. Tentacles. It might not be that bad. Can be held up. Block grenades and shots are returned with added power. Okay. Blocking attacks knocks the enemy back. They take plus. We're not going to knock them into a wall. Parrying freezes enemies. Electric projectiles freeze the enemies they hit. Let's give that a go. Let's give that a go. Then... is there anything that's 50 in the things? Probably not. Hughes on the other bat. Batman. Let's just put it into that. Okay, so now we've got a pretty decent one of those. Should I level that up? Attacking just after a parry inflicts plus 300% damage. Okay. Okay, critical hits plus 20% damage. So that's actually pretty good. I'm going to make that an S. We've got a refill on that, right? It's as if we hadn't taken any damage. Incentivized. So this is the path I always go. Or aim to. Precious crystals were unearthed from this cave. In the King's orders, nobody knows what they were used for. Other than to make money. And to sell. Right, let's move along. So yeah, if you really want to know all of the stuff that I've been going through, there are vlogs on my vlogging YouTube. It's a different channel. Usually linked at the ends of every video. Of course, Twitch doesn't let us see that links, but you know, it's probably in the description below as well. Hi. Just gonna mash everything from a distance until it dies. Okay, the fact that we can kill that big guy like that's pretty good. I see you. I see you, Jake Sunny. Honestly, I'm just keeping the ice grenades. That can't be the only thing that that's about. There are secrets to this map we have yet to discover. One day, we will. The arrows are mostly just to knock him out the air. Rather than damage. I know our sword is our primary damage dealer. Not with this guy! Maybe not with you either. Although... I thought he died and then his money spawned and then it died. I thought that's hilarious. It died, it fell off. The same as you did. Like, those things are definitely blocking you from doing something, aren't they? Or seeing something. Okay. I know there's stuff in a ceiling. I know that's where the key is. I just don't know exactly where. Okay. Well, that's one way of killing it. Sending it flying. I'm not wasting all my health this time exploring. I refuse. I refuse! Oh. Seriously? The king left one of his statues here? Is there no end to his... It's you, though. He is you. You are he. Plus, you know... don't underestimate his subject building a shrine to him here. It's not necessarily he built it here. Maybe it was built after his death to commemorate him. The reason I want to shoot things a lot as well is because of our barbed arrows. You know, they do the DPS in things. With an arrow inside of them. 21. So we want to hit as many things as possible with arrows, just because that's our thing right now. But we definitely need some bow upgrades. Okay. Is this the last level before the giant? Did you see the look on my face then? I was like, we're gonna get hit. And then I was like, nah. But my instinct was, I'm getting hit. And I should listen to my fucking instinct. Although, they can cause trouble. Ouch. Though they can cause trouble, I should listen to them. Do you know what they're saying right now? Don't be dumb. Eel. Doesn't listen to them. Listen to your fucking instincts. Listen to your instincts. Oh my god. Listen to your instincts, chat. They're never wrong. At least mine. It's not good. Again, my instinct was keep running. I was like, nah, the range of that surely isn't. Nope, don't override your fucking instincts. How many times in this level have I overrid my instincts and it been wrong? Wow. I needed that guy to unfreeze. I needed him to unfreeze. It's the only reason. He was immune to all attacks. Again, I should have noped out of that sooner. Tempting. Okay, that time I listened to my instinct. My instinct was like, back off. Back off a little. Don't go for this engagement. It will not end well. I saw that. You saw nothing before. I saw something fly by, but I guess it was just a piece of nonchalant scenery. I'm not going to re-roll for a... Where's the... We can find a chicken in this level, right? I thought I saw something. Like a secret path in a wall. Did not. I like that every third bow is crit. It's fine. There's something up there. That was bad. We're taking a lot of dumb damage here. I'm gonna fuck this so hard. Fuck me. How am I fucking this up so bad? We're not seeing any opportunity for the key. Okay. Again, maybe should have got out of that situation a bit sooner. But it's a bit late for maybes now, isn't it? Because maybe you should have got out there a bit sooner. Don't rip off Wonderwall for no reason. He needed to turn around, otherwise the arrows wouldn't go in then. You don't get to shoot me. Okay, don't die to the birds. Just nothing. I'm keeping an eye on the ceilings. I know it wasn't necessarily visible. But we need to keep an eye out for this key. I will find it eventually. Eventually. Like if we're diligent. I had a sense that I needed to run there. 16 hit. Not great, is it? Right, so the other path probably isn't the main way, but... Oh my god, I can't believe that still hit me. Oh my god! You got your attack off very quickly there, sir. Fuck, we're out of heals. Oh, fuck this. Again, you don't need to actually kill everything in the level. Okay. That guy just wanted to die really badly, didn't he? Oh my god. It's fine. Wasn't worried about that for a moment. Yeah, that thing drops something when it dies. Don't forget that. The twin daggers are just better. Heavy crossbow. Akuto. Bow and multiple knocks. Now we're talking. Okay. Do you think they moved it? Now we're talking. Now we got some damage with this bow. A bit late because we just lost all flask. This is the exit. I'm gonna keep exploring at this point. Like, we're kind of committed. Yeah, you don't get me like that. But you can see how much better this bow is immediately. Okay, I thought for a moment that was going to trigger on us. The DPS just killed him, huh? I can't believe the DPS of all things killed him. Yeah, this is a much nicer bow. Much nicer. One boss cell. Treasure. I knew he would come up eventually. Which is why I kept firing. Hi. I didn't actually want to aggro you, but sure. I wonder if they hit it inside one of the boss cells or... That'd be kind of bad. Okay, the treasure's all the way up there. Do you see that? It's like you've got a bit of a climb to go. Don't sit on your laurels. I don't care to fight that guy. Oh, that's actually trash. 300 DPS on a purple thing that we have been upgrading massively. Purple. Like, sure, it does some poison, but my god, does that not scale at all? Like, 6 and 9s is better. You know, even if it is a lower level. Yeah, I don't think without the map we're ever going to find this thing. Now, why didn't I finish this path? Fuck me. Why didn't I finish this path off? I teleported to the exit, didn't I? Totally, definitely worth it. Level up. Hi. I don't want to get near that thing, honestly. Shop. So, we've got a Crusher level 5. Wow. The level 5 crush is just better than all of that. It's not there either. I think they've moved it. Wait for it. Wait a minute. Don't die to that. Not fighting you. Nothing. There was something sussy about the level design. And I have no idea where this key is anymore. It was in a ceiling. More than a ceiling. And now we have to face the giants. With no heals. And then the final boss with, like, well, we get one. But, you know, that's, like, basically no. I'm sure we found the key before. Maybe it's a rare spawn. It should always spawn. Okay. But clearly we couldn't find it. Toothpick. Okay. Strike harder by charging your attack, but the toothpick will be broken. Well, I'm not going to waste my money on unlocking something good. Because we're probably about to die here. Right. Burning. Victims burn when they die. But 40% to a burning target. Victims fall. Right. Freeze. Covered in burning oil. Plus 15% damage. Okay, shots pierce. I mean, the plus 15 is a lot for that, so we'll just take that. Frozen target, that freezes them. Okay. Things burn when they die. That's not terrible. We'll go with that. And see how it goes. Said that someone was sometimes heard from this lair. The giant seems to be a sensitive person. Well, aren't we all? Aren't we all sensitive souls? Except I'm like maybe broken. Yeah, let's not fund this. Yeah. Did you hear he actually said king there? Fuck. Okay, we rushed that so that that thing didn't fire. Shit. I should have rolled. I was trying to hit the hand before that triggered. Fuck. If I had heals, like we had that. I wasted all of my health on the stupid house level. Oh well. Choose between the rats and the crows. Who do you choose? I don't think there are any crow enemies. There are rats. Okay. We're gonna quickly do a daily. But we made some progress. You know, we got some more unlocks for ++ on the items. We didn't win boss cell 2, sadly. But hey, we're doing okay. We're not using like resin and people telling us how to do all the things in chat and everything. We're just figuring things out on our own. Okay, I thought this was the path that wasn't towards the boss, which was why I went this way. That arrow was determined. That arrow was very determined. Okay, so we need some levels here. You can't even sell these. What? Was that misleading? It said the boss is down, and then it said the boss is actually this way. Okay, if you start things bleeding, it's that giant killer. The boss is that way. Why are we finding no level up scroll? Okay, the giant killer is... Wow, isn't that bad. Flying. Don't ask me why I thought that that was already dead when it just did its open thing. Okay, so there's a scroll up there. Okay, so it could be better. $2.59. Need to keep an eye on the time. That definitely says down. That's a lie, because the boss isn't that way. Wow, what is that? That's some interesting attacks with that weapon. I need to know. And again, I keep pressing Y to activate the whirlwind for some reason, rather than, you know, I'm not trying to do the other sword attack, but I do it. That was just a couple of hits of dumb damage there. Okay. That's a new weapon. The magic flutes. I know it's probably a staff. I'm not interested. 1 minute 36. Okay, we got time. Let me up. Fine. I'll go this way. You annoying enemy. Climb, climb, climb. Right, we're having to skip some fighting there because of that messy climb. Hi. I think not. I think not. I mean, we probably could make it through that section. And get some extra stuff. But 30 seconds. Could have done the extra section. 320th in the world. Let's go. Let's go. That's not a terrible score. Like 708, the thick of fucking Lothran. TJ. Chemical key shop. Okay. Don't say. A lot of random numbers and some symbols that I can't read. 322 in the world. Okay. And I don't know when it actually resets. I think we're actually late today for the day challenge. But hey. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. I will be back on Friday with something else. Have a nice rest of your week and I'll catch you again soon. Bye-bye.